you love it?
Yeah, I do.
That's so cool. 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 So this is Sally. Sally's got a growing out bob because you usually do the bob and it's a strong structured shape. So we can have a look at this hair. So we're going to make some retro out of this. It's a lot of hair there too as well. So I'm thinking we're going to do 2 haircuts, aren't we?
Yeah.
We thought maybe we'd do that one for a longer look. Make it as big as possible.
Yeah.
And then go shorter and we could end up doing something kind of like that. That one's good too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we have lots of ideas, but I think for now, we're going to do...
Go big or go
Yeah, yeah. So we're going to do, you're cool with a little fringe like that. Have you ever
Yeah,
had a little
yeah.
fringe like that before? And then a little bit of layers, like lots of layers, and then just coif it, make it
Yeah,
big with a
great.
curling iron? Because we've never done it before. You've never had it before.
Nope.
And then you looked at wardrobe ideas, you went through, and you like that one.
Yeah.
Cool, so we can get changed into that one first and turn you into the journey towards... Cool, you can use the do that, yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah. Grab a seat. We'll do more. Fun. And you get the pink one.
Yeah.
Awesome. Come on over, let's wash your hair.
Cool.
Yeah, come on back over. Oh, you got lots and lots of hair.
So much hair.
Yeah.
I've got a twin.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, who's, you know, got the same hair as me.
Are you identical or paternal?
Identical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But have you guys generally had similar hair?
No,
Or you'd always do something different?
kind of similar. It's like in the Parent Trap, one of us is like slightly longer hair,
Yeah.
one of us is the short hair.
So you kind of did different things, right?
But it's great because when they get when my twin gets a haircut, I'm like, yeah, that'll look good on me. Cool. Thanks,
Yeah.
thanks for trying that out.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Because I've heard from different twin stories in the past, and I laugh at them. But you guys had a good one.
Oh yeah.
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 And alternating things.
Yeah.
Cool, let's make your hair ridiculous, and then let's make it short.
Hooray!
I think my favorite twin story was it was probably about 10 years ago now, but when New Zealand had a lot of German backpackers.
Yeah.
And these girls they're probably in their early 30s by then, so they're from, like a bit, not modern Germany, but they were from the former East Germany, but it unified.
Yeah.
Which meant their parents grew up in East Germany and their grandparents, but they're the first generation of the unification, which means that fashions in the former East German didn't catch up yet. So their haircuts were bad.
Oh.
Because back then, like if you went to get a haircut, even though it was unified, but people that were trained under the former Soviet rule, or the former Eastern Bloc. So they said the haircuts were the worst. They had these stupid little haircuts. But it was even worse because they're identical twins. So they always said when you went for a haircut, it was always best to go first. Because if you went second, you see what you're about to get. So, at least then you're like, okay, you're next. And they're like, So you sit in the chair and you're like, oh, really? Do I have to do this? But if you went first, then you don't know. They said, with haircuts and needles, you're always best to go first. Right? And then if you went second, then you knew what was going to happen, right? Yeah, and the haircuts were never good. And then Eastern Germany is unified, and now today you wouldn't know, it's all modernized, right?
Yeah.
But there was a transitionary period, so they grew up in that transitionary period.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyhow, so we're gonna. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, look, we're gonna see your face.
Hooray.
Cute.
The word for twin in German is fun. I think it's like
Was it really?
Zwillinge
I've never thought about that.
or Zwillingswesten.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really thought about that before. Because we used to get a lot of German backpackers in here.
Mm-hmm.
So I do a few, like, das ist gut, Arschnet, or say a few things in German just for, fun and impact.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be back soon.
Yeah.
The borders will be open and we'll come back.
My twin speaks German.
Oh, really?
Yeah. God, I don't think I've had a French since I was 7.
Good. That's the whole point of the channel, like I said. I'm going to push you way inside your box. And then put you into a new box.
Hooray!
Sounds like someone speaking Russian out there. Maybe they're literally talk. In the parking lot, I think they're in Russian. So do you run the YouTube channel by yourself, basically, or is it Yeah.
cool?
Yeah. And on the side. So this hair salon, this business is my number one priority. And the channel is just something I've done for fun on the side.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Mm.
Feels good having that much come off, eh?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fun.
that's awesome.
Yeah, I considered like just cutting a bunch of it off before I left home this morning, just
Did
for
you?
the fun of it. Like,
Yeah.
and then I was like, no.
Well, it's better
You should have
impact.
some to play with.
No, this is better impact anyway. So you were going through one of those. Well, I cut it all off.
Yeah,
You survived at 3 a.m. in front of the bathroom mirror
Yeah.
with the scissors in hand.
Yeah.
So that didn't happen, but you were probably pretty close.
pretty close.
So we're doing this instead.
Yeah, No, a friend of mine recommended this place.
That's cool. Who's your friend?
Zell.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Probably not Zell. Zell's got a lot of
Well,
impact.
probably yeah. If we look on each other's Facebook, we probably have common friends, but that's not anything for that.
Yeah.
Especially in the work you do. I know people in that area too.
Yeah.
So we'll look after we're from. We'll like compare each other's Facebook. I'm like, oh yeah, no, we have common friends.
Yeah.
You know what I binge watched on the weekend?
What?
Pam and Tommy.
I've no idea.
Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. You know, Tommy Lee was the drummer from Motley Crue, and Pamela Anderson was a former. She was on Baywatch, but she was a former Playboy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a reality show.
No, it's not a reality show. It's because what happened was it's on Disney Plus of all things.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's like this is on Disney Plus because it's a lot of like drinking and smoking and drugs, right?
Yeah.
But you know, I guess Disney's a different company now. So I'm like, cool, because I got Disney Plus for my kids, and then I'm like, oh my god, this is, wow, Disney Plus is anyhow. But the whole thing takes place in the mid-90s when someone broke into their house and stole a sex tape of theirs that was locked in a safe and then put it out on the internet.
Yeah.
And then they couldn't stop it. But back then there was no videos on the internet yet. So it was a VCR tape. So they just recorded it to a bunch more VCR tapes. But you went to a web page and you ordered it and they mailed it to you, and then the ones who got in the mail, then they were making copies of it. So the whole thing just took off like wildfire. And it's something like that never really happened before because without them signing a release, you can't publish it.
Yeah.
But this wasn't publishing it. This was getting around that because you were ordering a copy over the internet. It's gray. Like it's illegal. It's gray.
I mean, yeah.
It's not traditional publishing distribution like walking into a video store renting a movie. That's like, they didn't sign a release for that. But they were in California, but they ended up. I think the website where you order from was in Montreal and the distribution. So you get around these things. They figured out a way to get around these things. Yeah. But I remember like when I was young, that sex tape was out there, but I never watched it or anything. Like, I don't want to watch those goofs. But I remember that, at the time. So, but watching this thing, it really covers it well.
Yeah, yeah.
And Joe Rogan plays this sleazy guy who brought them.
Oh.
Not Joe Rogan, Seth.
Yeah,
Seth. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Seth, the Canadian guy, the comedian guy. I'm just mixing up names of mine. That guy. So he played the sleazy, and he's got a mullet and everything too. So, and he was like a former porn star, became tradie and was like working on their house. And he got fired from the job, and that's why he was angry. That's why he went back there and stole the tape, because he was trying to get his revenge on them for firing him. So the moral of the story is, if you hire a tradie, pay them.
Yeah.
Pay them. Because that's why he did it. They fired him, didn't pay him. He went back to get his tools, and Tommy Lee put his shotgun to his face and said, "Don't you leave your tools." So not only did he fire him, not pay him, he wouldn't let him get his tools back.
Yeah.
So that's how angry he was.
Wow.
And he went back in the middle of the night and stole the sex tape.
Wow.
Yeah. And there's a good lesson to be learned there. No, it's absolutely true. You pay your tradies.
Yeah.
And we've seen that before. And so a tradie doesn't get paid. Next thing you know, they're smashing up your construction job because you didn't pay them. So anyhow, a little bit of sympathy for the guy, but only a little. But I can understand how it can happen. I can totally understand how it can happen.
It sounds like everyone's a bit of a dick to each other in this.
Exactly. But that's what desperation is, right?
Yeah.
Now I've always said there's two sides to it. There's the side that has something to lose, and then there's the side that has nothing to lose. Now here's what happens in that scenario. The side with something to lose is going to lose something. The side with nothing to lose is not going to lose anything.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what this was. This tradie was out on his money and the rest of it, and destitute with financials, and you didn't pay him. He's got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But you got something to lose.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. That's exactly what happened in the scenario. You can't do anything to him to make him suffer. Yeah. He's already lost he's got nothing to lose anyway.
Yeah.
But you got something to lose. And that's the classic example of that right there. The side with something to lose loses something. The side with nothing to lose has nothing to lose. And if you continue to escalate the side that's got nothing to lose, they got nothing to lose. They're just going to take more from you.
Yeah.
There's no reaction to that.
I mean, that's what they say. Good drama, right? It should be two people with the wrong opinions going against each other, or two people with the right opinions going against each other, but they should disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel bad for her in that situation. You know, like
she is the victim.
Yeah.
And she didn't know that about any of that until, he hired tradies and whatnot. She doesn't know what's going on there.
Yeah.
And she was working on trying to become an A-list actress, and then this tape comes out.
Yeah.
So it's all on. But she chose to be with him.
There's also this element of like, wow, people really went out of their way to get like a. It's not like when something goes viral now and it's so accessible. Yeah. It's like, wow, people really wanted to get their hands on a videotape. They had to order it and wait, and that's quite strange.
Yeah, no, a different time. But before that, it was you went through a catalog, mail order, or the back of Penthouse magazine, and that's where they advertised for these things. And the internet changed things. But yeah, when the internet first came out, the bandwidth was so bad you weren't watching videos; you were ordering videos from the internet. And then eventually the bandwidth got better. And all the years of the internet, I'm not bragging or anything, I'm not into porn. So I've never been on in any of those things. I'd rather just be with people.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, what a big industry. I've friends who used to work on porn, but this, cinematography and things like that. And they said they used to smoke a lot of pot to get you through it, right? Because a lot of them are like film school graduate, but didn't end up with the big career, but need money, and they end up doing like, the camera work or whatever on these porn sets, because, you need a paycheck.
Yeah.
So and then they're just like, well, they wouldn't put on their CV that they've done it, but they do it because you need the money. And then they said, oh, you just smoke a lot of pot to get through it. Yeah. Oh,
I heard a story recently. It was like a friend of a friend who I can't remember the title of the thing, but basically it wasn't a porn film that they worked on. It was something else, but they thought it was a little rude, so they cancelled. They sort of blanked out a few of the words in the title, and then they put that on their CV, and now it looks like porn because they've blanked out letters. Like they just wanted to write, it was just pussy.
Oh, right.
But now it looks kind of even dodgier.
Yeah.
But I think they fixed it.
Yeah.
I think they got good advice. Ooh, this is looking different.
This is funny. So if we curl it, if you're not going to be exactly like that picture, but we wanted to go in for the length of it, and then we want to make this really curly and textury. But the way it is right now, even, that kind of rocks.
Yeah.
Like if you gave that a shake, and that kind of rocks. And you can see that texture back there and everything.
I sort of can. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Oh, put your glasses on. Yeah, put your glasses on.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you can see that, eh? So if I didn't do a blow dry and we just did a natural dry on that would actually be a really cool haircut. But we're working on ridiculous today. Now I'm going to do something I haven't done on the channel. I'll grab a couple shots for you. You can send it to your sister as well.
Cool.
She'll be like, you can put your glasses on too. Whoops! Because I think it looks cool with glasses on. Yeah, it's even better with the glasses on. Sweet.
Yeah, great.
Cool. Love it. We'll grab some shots.
Sorry about the time thing.
Oh no, it's no problem. I'll make it work.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's so solid. It's. This is wild. This is the wildest thing I've ever done to my hair.
Oh, definitely. Coffee, tea, water, anything? Cigarette?
Yeah, no.
Coffee, do you want another tea?
Yeah, a cup of tea.
Cool, awesome.
Cool. How do you sync your sound?
Oh, it's just whatever comes with Windows.
Okay.
Because GoPros don't have the best audio.
Yeah. No.
Hopefully that dried it out completely. Because we're also time constrained.
Yeah, sorry.
No, but it doesn't matter. It's not like you're going to the ball tonight. It's just for the photo.
Yeah.
So, we're good. Take one out from... Yeah, that is damn still.
Oh, sorry.
But no, it's okay. I'm going to blast you after I take the rollers out.
Okay, cool.
Just like a low
Yeah.
thing. Because there's other tricks you can do. Because it's more airy once you take these out anyway.
Mm. Mm.
And I'll do that before I brush it out. And I'll show you before I brush it out. You can see all your little... and then we're going to brush it out. Wish we had more time, but that's okay. Officially turned you retro. And you are a librarian.
There we go.
There you go. Now you look more like a librarian. Holy crap. Now you'd be yelling at the people in the library. It's like, did you just put that book over there? You don't just put a book. We got the Dewey Decimal System. You just don't put a book anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, look, Jesus created a great idea. Why don't we just put the books anywhere? Like you'd be a librarian that loses his shit.
Apparently there was some helpful cleaner who came into a library during the lockdown room.
Oh, and started putting books?
And started putting them in size order, I think it was.
Yeah.
It's like a librarian's manual.
Yeah, but do you know what? Some people love that. And especially if it's a lockdown and you're losing your brain, you're losing your marbles. To go to a library and do that kind of thing? Yeah, definitely I can see that. That's fun. I'll show you one more time. And we'll go take photographs of it.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that fun?
That's really fun.
Yeah, that's so cool. Come on over, let's take some shots in the back wall. Cool. Good enough. Come on back over, let's do something else today. Jump on here. The ultimate bold thing to do with this now is just to take clippers and go. Do you ever want to try a clipper cut? Or is that too much for you?
I think I still want a bit on top.
Okay, cool. Cool.
But other than that.
Isn't that you cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. How about we just do the clipper sides and back really short and leave it a little bit longer on the top? Yeah. You're cool with that?
Yeah, cool.
So let's just butcher this. Cool.
Cool.
Because I think it'd be fun to like peel all that stuff off with clippers.
Yeah, yeah.
And people watching me like, what a way to end the journey there. So we're going to do this barbershop stuff. Because you do have to get to work. That was the thing. We were time constrained because you have to get to work.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I said, well, the second haircut I can just do a quick, like, fast haircut, barbershop stuff. Get clippers out and shave most of it. And that's cool for your life experience. Have you ever had clippers before?
No.
So the best introduction to clippers is like, make your hair big and fluffy like this for a couple of hours and then shave it off. Why? Because it's art.
It's just so big. It's
Yeah.
so hilariously big.
Yeah.
And like structured.
Yep. You ready for this?
Sure.
Cool, why not? So much volume, it's like, should have oiled these up before getting started, but we'll get through it. This might be a YouTube first,
Yeah.
quaffing it up and then taking the clippers to it. Who knows? Already, that looks cool. Nice. Put some oil on. Yeah, that's better.
God, it almost looks like a, I don't know, turn of the century kind of updo at the moment.
True.
Like a school mom.
Yeah.
Might also be the stripe.
Welcome to short hair.
Yay!
And what an experience your first time going there. And look, I'm using shorts.
Right.
Cool. Okay, so our YouTubers, after washing her hair, we started cutting, but the battery died, so you missed quite a lot of this haircut, and it was actually really good. But you can see where we are now, so very, very sorry about that. Wow, that's a first for me.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Anyhow, this is where we ended up. Sorry, guys. Really, really sorry because and the dialogue and everything was good because we cut a bit, then we started cutting more, and you were like, let's just crop it as short as you can possibly. Yeah. So anyhow, sorry you missed out on that. But here we are now.
The hedgehog phase.
The hedgehog phase, yeah. But we decided we'd cut it as short as you can possibly cut it with scissors on top, you know, between your fingers kind of thing, just for that life experience. The issue is I'm a hairdresser, not a techie, and I have to do everything, and that's how mistakes like this can happen. But it's been pretty good, like I haven't had stuff like that happen.
Yeah.
But this was one and one other. It's disappointing, but anyhow. At least we got the clippering part, sides and back. We went to shampoo, we came back, and that was when the battery died while we were shampooing. And we started cutting away, and then we just noticed on it when it was too late. Oh well. And the moral of the story is I need this channel to grow to get a bigger budget so I can pay people to do all the tech stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But that's cool.
Should I take my glasses off?
You can if you want. Because we're going to bother, but I kind of wanted you to have a, you know, a front row seat.
Yeah.
So your first time ever with clippers,
Yeah.
and you get the best out of them.
Yeah, I think my hair is shorter than my twins at this point, which is really
Cool.
really quite unusual.
Cool.
You know, they shave their head
Yeah.
occasionally.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know, pretty close.
Cool. How's the top feel? A little long? Or about right?
Oh, probably even a little long, eh?
Yeah, do you want me just to take clippers
Yeah.
down, right down the top?
Yep.
How short?
Just so it's a little less poofy.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. Now, number 3 would be bold, which would make it that long, which would be, it would crop it, yeah, it would be really short. Playing it safe would be, how long is that one, which isn't too far off what it is now? It wouldn't do it, that one wouldn't do anything.
That's too long.
That's too long. So I'm thinking like a number 3 would be a substantial
Just
amount.
do it.
Just
Yeah,
do number
just do
3. Because yeah, we're already here.
It's gonna grow.
Yeah, that's cool. We're already here, so. Now, I didn't know we were going to do this. I should have just done number 3 right down the middle when it was big and fluffy.
That
But,
would-
yeah, that would have been epic. But,
Oh no, I'll just have to grow it out again so you can do that.
well, it doesn't matter. We got there in the end anyway. But that would have been epic. Yeah, because you're feeling porcupine for 1, and 2, you're just like in the way the clippers feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're like, well, just
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, this is the most extreme haircut I've ever had, for
Good.
sure, for sure, for sure.
Okay. Well, come in and be a regular on the channel, and we can grow it back or grow it to other things, so it can keep like evolving over time.
Yeah.
But what this means is you've gone to your extreme short, and cool.
It really means I've bagsied this haircut for a little bit from my twin until, you know, because we don't like having the same haircut
Yeah.
at the same time. So
And your twin doesn't have this haircut at the moment.
not right now, but they've had it.
They've had it before. Yeah. Well, it's good. Yeah.
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, it's great, eh? Your hair feels amazing this short though.
Yeah, really learning what the shape of my skull looks like. Which,
Yeah. So what we're doing is called a 3-2-1. Number 3 on top, number 2 at the sides, number 1 at the hairline. One more shot around the ears.
Cool.
One more thing. Now we probably need you to change out of what you were wearing before, but we'll change you back into what you wore when you came in today. But with what you were wearing before, really contrasts the look you ended up with. You know, you got the... Isn't that amazing?
That's so cool.
Does that feel amazing?
It feels great.
Aren't you glad you did that?
Yeah,
Totally
I just
cool.
want to keep like touching my hair.
Oh, you're going to do that for the rest of the day?
Yeah, that's just going to
Yeah.
be
Perfect. You did the right thing in the end. We got there in the end.
Yeah, we got there in the end.
Yeah.
It's just like...
Sweet. So change back into what you wore when you came in today, and we'll do some after shots with that.
Cool.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Great.
Awesome. Come on. Oh, you want to do the other one? Come over here. Just standing there where all your hair is. Yeah. You can like kneel down or whatever you want to do. It's your trophy. Cool.
Cool.
And we'll say bye to the tubers. You can run away. We'll say, come on in here. We're going to feel it. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. The best is because of the way I faded it. You see how it's super short of the hairline and it gets longer as you go up? That's what the fade is. So that feels really good. And then we're number 3 on top. So that's really, really good. Now, the rule is if you really, really love it, just keep it. I'm going to keep this on you for as long as it's. You have to get it. You can't grow your hair back until this is out of your system.
Yeah.
And then once you like, you know, okay, I'm ready to grow this out. Now, if you spend a whole year with this haircut, I'm going to give you this haircut for a year. But if like you want to do 2 or 3 of them and decide that let's start to grow it.
Yeah.
So your journey begins here with me, and we'll see where we end up.
Cool.
So just the rule is just do what inspires you, and I'm here to support you, just as I do everybody else on this channel. And say bye, tubers. We love you.
Bye.
Ciao.
Like and subscribe.
Yeah, share, like, and subscribe.